I don't know if the game changes with any one of those.
One went all the way down near the goal line. So are part of the missed tackles and blown coverages, do you think guys trying too hard to create turnovers and freelancing?
I don't know, but I've been talking about it for weeks. We work really, really hard on it, as much as you could possibly work on it in this area of college football, the way college football is right now. I mean, you can't come out here and tackle in full pads every single day. You won't have a team left playing game day, but we try to simulate those situations as best we can. We do good versus good, meaning we go against our offensive quite a bit. When we're out here in helmets, we're always teaching them to bend their knees and throw uppercuts and do all those things and know where their help is and their leverage again. So when you're in a pressure situation, all that training is second nature to them. And some guys, just didn't, to be honest with you, didn't take their training to the game. Again, we got to help them. We got to help our players. We got good leadership. We got guys who want to get better, and we got to help them get better, and we got to help them execute in those pressure situations.
You guys are out there, I think, about 71, an average of 71 defense. At 71 plays a game, which is actually fewer. That's what we figured out, about 8 fewer than last year.
Okay.
Is it still too much for the defense to be out there?
No, I mean it's. I think each game is different, and again, you're responsible on our end. We're responsible to get off the field. So, I think each game has been a little bit different. I mean, this was one of those where the numbers were going to be up because they got extra possessions off of the turnovers, and it was they were in close proximity. I think eventually those drives and those snaps obviously added up at the end. One down at the end.
Stephen Morris available for the group.
Can you ever figure, I mean, honestly, they're not tackling as well and everything you told us, that. But can you figure out why? I mean, that's such a simple question, but I guess it's hard to answer.
It is because you see evidence of guys doing it the right way. It's not, there might be one guy who did it perfect in the first quarter and then he didn't do it right in the third quarter. And it's just a matter of continuing to show them and looking for that consistency and maybe breaking some old habits. But it's just something that you got to continue to work on, continue to coach, reinforce, and again, we reinforce when it's done well. I thought we tackled well. I was disappointed because I thought we had our best week in practice leading up to it as far as doing all those little things. Getting after the ball, stripping the ball, and they did a good job. We got the ball out 3 times, it just didn't come to us. But the tackling was disappointing. And again, that was reinforced all week positively. We showed great clips of guys doing really good things during the week. And in some cases, it just did not translate to the game. We got to get them over the hump with that. They got to relieve themselves of the pressure and take the training to the game.
Also, I walked in the middle. You're talking to Matt, I think, about the DBs maybe and the man-to-man.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think though that they're giving them too much? You guys were giving them too much cushion, maybe?
No. We literally a few times we did not cover anybody, so we cut a guy loose. So there were some situations where they were in tight sets or bunch sets and those type of things that we work on all the time, and we have rules for and that we do and that we practiced, and it just didn't happen. So we got to do a better job of getting our guys to execute under pressure. We just got to do a better job as a staff, and we got to do a better job getting them to feel comfortable. So when that situation arises, that they're relieved of that and they learn how to execute in a game of that magnitude.
What are your thoughts on